A local neighborhood on the island has come together and put their efforts towards feeding first responders during this uncomfortable time. With me today is Glenn Meir. He is the owner of the Angry Marlin Restaurant and Black Sheep Bistro on the island, and his wonderful daughter, Caitlin. Thank you for joining me today.
How are we doing?
Great. So I'm really excited to hear about this program that you're starting. And although we have one event planned, I know this is going to lead to more. Tell me about how the community came together to put on this amazing event.
Well, the Coastal Bend Restaurant Association, in preparation for, obviously the coronavirus and the crisis that's going on, put together a group of restaurants that would participate in delivering to first responders. And along with that, we put a list together of the first responders in the Coastal Bend area. And so, our restaurants were, one of the two that that are on the list, that are able to deliver, that are participating. And so this week, today, actually, we're going to be delivering to the Corpus Christi Police Department here on the south side, the Bluff and the island, and we'll be feeding them. They're both shifts. That's basically what we're doing right now. And it's being actually sponsored by a neighborhood here on the island, Grenadine Drive. And those neighbors on the island decided to band together, put their money together, and feed the police department.
Amazing. That's one positive that I can say is coming out of all this COVID experience, is that we are truly coming together as a community to support each other, very much like we did during Hurricane Harvey. So big shout out to Grenadine Drive for making this happen. You also have to give a shout out to CC Produce Co. because they have a pretty big part in this as well, right?
Yeah, actually, CC Produce is donating $50 worth of produce to each restaurant that's helping out. And it's in order to offset the cost of us doing the deliveries, that they're giving us each $50 worth of produce for the restaurants.
Awesome. Well, guys, I know that this is going to inspire a lot of our viewers, and they're going to want to keep this going, to keep feeding our first responders, to show them how much we appreciate them. So tell me, how does this work? Caitlin, how can we get in touch with you all to sponsor more meals?
So you're just going to go to Coastal Bend Restaurant Association on Facebook. Just contact them and just tell them what shift you would like to take care of and things like that. We also have our phone numbers down below, so you can even call in or anything to do that.
Great. And so on that Coastal Bend Restaurant Facebook page, Restaurant Association Facebook page, that's where they'll find the document, right? Where you can choose the firefighters, the shift, the police department shift, and then you kind of team up with the restaurant and you go from there, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So anybody who's watching today, I hope that you've become inspired by this selfless act happening out on the island to help support and show how much we love our first responders. Thank you, and big shout out to Angry Marlin and Black Sheep Bistro for being the pioneers for this, and hopefully encouraging many more people around the community, around the world, to do the same.